Right, guys, I'm here with Tommy today. He's a YouTube fanatic and he's got a great BMW as well.
Yeah, cheers.
We met through his BMW. I saw his car and he started modifying it. Looks fantastic. Tommy, how did you get into modifying cars?
It really just started with I bought a Fiesta ST, as most young people do now. They have the Fiestas, and then just started playing around with it, checking out modifications. As soon as I'd done one, by the time I knew it, I'd done 10 sort of thing, and just sort of getting into the car scene, the car culture. And then I feel like you appreciate them more, driving, giving you freedom, just do what you want.
Wicked.
And just
see, I'm going to tell you something that you didn't know, or you might know. There's a song out there called German Whip. Do you remember when it first came out? I know that you're into BMWs. I was actually in that video. So if you watch that video, German Whip, it's my R8 in the background of that video, and it's me there with JME as well. He's a friend of mine. So yeah, so basically the German Whip scene, like it just come about, and I started as well when I started modifying cars. Obviously, I'm a lot older than you, but when I got onto the scene, we all started with Fiestas and stuff, and it was sort of like a UK culture thing. I think modifying always started with Fords. You know, Fords were like, it was the one to modify, but now it's sort of gone to more German now.
Like Golf R's, A45s, S3s, everything like that. Sort of.
Do you think that people have gone that route more because they're quite easy to modify and we can get the parts quite easy?
Yeah, probably to that, and they're all DSG. They're all pretty much the same sort of engines. They're all fast, quick. You can get silly power out of it that you never used to be able to do unless you spent loads of money forging it. All you've got to do is put an intake on it and get it mapped, and then you've got a silly quick car.
Because I do like Japanese cars as well, but my heart, obviously, you know, my heart is in them European cars. I mean, I love German cars. I like Italian cars as well. But you know, it's that price break. I think. Do you think now with the modifying cars, I think the route started on affordable cars, and I think once you creep up to like BMs and Mercs and stuff, it's affordable. But when you start getting supercars, like I'm a sucker for it myself. I've had over 7 Lamborghinis, I've had 4 Ferraris, you know, I've had everything, and I feel that like when you start modifying really expensive cars, it just seems to think, what are you doing? What, you know? But when you do it to the whole point of modifying cars is having a normal car that can beat a Ferrari or a Lambo.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just seems a bit cheesy when I see these super rich people just modifying their Ferrari or their Lambo just to like look at the whole thing is like that's like where the Fast and the Furious and everything come from as well. Sorry guys, I'm gonna take this off. But it's like where you know, if we watch like back in the day when Fast and the Furious first came out, and there's a famous scene where Vin Diesel pulls up next to the Ferrari and you know they wipe him out. You know what I mean? In the Skyline. It was in the Skyline, wasn't it?
The Skyline, I'm pretty sure.
And or was it a Supra? It was a Supra. Might have been a Supra. And you know, that's what it was about to me. So what do you think about all these guys that are modifying the Lambos and all? Do you eventually want to get towards that, or are you going to stick to German cars?
I feel like if I ever had the money to be able to go buy a supercar, I feel like you buy a supercar because of how it comes from factory out the box. They come made. You don't want to, anything you do so it sort of ruins it. It's like some of these new, like you've got the GT4s and that, you don't really want to touch it in case you ever ruin it because they come out the box perfect. Whereas like when you're building on a budget as such, or trying to get up the numbers, it's because you want to get to that one day. Like you could probably easily build a supercar killer in an M4 sort of thing. But it's cool to say, oh, my supercar can beat like a stage 3 M4, but to say stage 3 M4 can beat a supercar, it's a big deal. Do you know what I mean? It's a big price difference on that. And I feel like once you get to that supercar level, there's nowhere else you can really go from there. It's starting from the ground. You want to get beating the next thing. It's like if a Fiesta beat an A45, you feel accomplished.
I think also what I think is as well. I mean, you know, I've been around a long time. Obviously, I'm nearly 40 years old. But when I got into like the hiring car as a kid, like you always dream of the Ferraris and the Lambos, and you just dream of that. And when you actually get them, I mean, when I picked up my first Aventador, I didn't go and get all the flowers and all that. You see these people standing there doing videos. I was so embarrassed that I went to the service centre in School Road and got them to, you know, give me my car there because I didn't want it. And I had a chrome red roof on it. I had like red wheels. It was a white car. Like, I just went really loud.
Yeah.
I didn't do any engine mods to it because it was so fast. But yeah, I just think that people sort of get the Lambos and the Ferraris for this status thing and say, you know, I'm doing really well. I've got the Lambo, I've got the Ferrari, but it sort of comes away from the modifying cars. And there's not one YouTuber I see yet that if you're gonna show off and think you got so much money, where's the Bugattis? I think the ultimate hypercar, once you get past the supercars, is in my head is the Bugattis. And I know that any of my rival, I'm not going to mention any names, but competitor wrap companies and modifying companies, they would love to have the Bugatti as a modifying car, but no one can get there yet. Yeah. And I think the first person to get there to the Bugatti and start modifying that, that's when the real, I mean, you've got to start having real money to drive by there. Yeah. Anyone can get a Lambo on finance or whatnot. You know, you can get to like, it's reachable. Sleep in your car, don't have a house, and just have a Lamborghini. That's what I used to do. Yeah, but you know, once you start getting to the Bugatti levels, £1 million plus and stuff,
that's another level.
It's a different level.
Yeah.
And I think with me, I found that no matter how much money you earn or what you got, my heart is still in them little hot hatches. With me, I feel that the hot hatches, that is the real, like that is modifying cars, making a hot hatch super fast. And I don't care how much money you got or however much money I get or however famous you become or successful, my heart is still in hot hatches. Yeah, definitely. I love them, and I think if we can stick to that hot hatch culture and modify them cars and not let the money and you know what famous people are doing and everything affect what we want. You know, let's stay loyal to the sport with the hot hatches.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and I
it's
think
like
you've got, you know, you've got to have your nice car. You know, whatever you have your good car to help you call chicks or whatever when you go. But just the route, you've got to have your little project car. So hot hatches, I want to see them around still, and I want to see them modified. What do you think, Tommy?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's sort of the ones where whenever you see one, you can't help but appreciate it. It's like no matter what it is, it's got to be like, fair play. He's probably his first job. He started off and he's made it sick already. Like, it's one of the ones that I've got my M4, but I've still got my Fiesta ST.
Exactly.
And I still love to drive it.
You've got to have your little project car on the side.
It's just a fun little car just to drive around. You can't beat a little fast front wheel drive hot hatch. It's just fun. It's like a go-kart.
Exactly. Well, it was great interviewing with you, Tommy. You're going to see some more stuff coming up with me and Tommy. We're actually going to do some reviews on some hot hatches and bits and pieces. So stay tuned with us, and thank you very much for coming down.
Pleasure.
And hopefully this is the start of a great relationship. Keep tuned, Wrapstarz. Okay, so the rear lights are finished on Tommy's car, giving them a light smoke factory look.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Tom?
Very happy. They look awesome. It complements the black badges on the M4 logo and the tinted rear screen side. Everything looks really good.
Love this M4. It looks amazing. Really like it. It looks nice and clean. We're going to keep it factory. I'm trying to talk him into doing some mad wrap. So guys, if you want to see Tommy do something real mad and we'll give him a real mad wrap, DM us, put some comments right below, let us know. Wrapstarz.